Wednesday. Well, if one good thing came out of the play, it's that I didn't have to worry about the Bubby nicknames anymore. I saw Archie Kelly getting hassled in the hallway after fifth period today, so it looks like I can finally start to breathe a little easier. Hey, butt there, Bubby! Shove. Sunday. With all the stuff going on at school, I haven't even had time to think about Christmas. And it's less than 10 days away. In fact, the only thing that tipped me off that Christmas was coming was that Roderick put up his wish list on the refrigerator. Roderick's wish list: new drums, new van, shrunken head. I usually make a big wish list every year. But this Christmas, all I really want is a video game called Twisted Wizard. Tonight, Manny was going through the Christmas catalog, picking out the stuff he wants on a big red marker. Manny was circling every single toy in the catalog. He was even circling really expensive things that got like giant motorized car and stuff like that. So I decided to step in and give him some good big brotherly advice. I told him that if he circled that stuff that was too expensive, he was going to end up with a bunch of clothes for Christmas. I said that just pick 3 or 4 medium price gifts so that would end up with a couple of things he actually wanted. But of course, Manny just went back to circling everything again, so I guess he'll just have to learn the hard way. When I was 7, the only thing I really wanted for Christmas was a Barbie dream house, and not because I like girl toys like Roderick. I just thought it'd be really awesome to fart, a really awesome fort for all my toy soldiers. When Mom and Dad saw my wish list that year, Dad got in a big fight over it. Dad said there was no way he was getting me a dollhouse, but Mom said it was healthy for me to experiment with whatever kind of toys I wanted to play with. Believe it or not, Dad actually won that argument. Dad told me to start my wish list over and pick some toys that were more appropriate for boys. But I have a secret weapon when it comes to Christmas. My Uncle Charlie always gets me whatever I want. I told him I wanted a Barbie dream house, and he said he'd hook me up. On that Christmas, when my Uncle Charlie gave me my gift, it was not what I asked for. He must have walked into the toy store and picked up the first thing he saw that had the word Barbie on it. So if you ever see a picture of me where I'm holding a beach Barbie, fun Barbie, well, now at least you know why. The whole story. Dad wasn't real happy when he saw what Uncle Charlie got me. He told me to either throw it away or give it away to charity. But I kept it anyways. And okay, I admit it. I took it out and played with it once or twice. That's how I ended up in the emergency room 2 weeks later with a pink Barbie shoe stuck up my nose. And believe me, Roderick has never let me forget the end of that. Thursday, tonight, taught me and Mom went out to get a gift for a giving tree at church. The giving tree was basically a secret Santa kind of thing where you get a gift for someone who's needy. Mom picked out a red wool sweater for the giving tree guy. I tried to talk Mom into getting something a lot cooler like a TV or a slushy machine or something like that. Because imagine if you got for Christmas was a wool sweater. Yippee! I'm sure the giving tree guy will throw his sweater in the trash along with the 10 cans of yams we sent his way during Thanksgiving for the food drive. Christmas. When I woke up this morning and went downstairs, there were about 1 million gifts under the tree. But I started digging around. There were hardly any gifts with my name on it. But Manny made out like a bandit. He got every single thing he circled in that catalog. No lie. So I'll bet he's glad he didn't listen to me. I did find a couple things with my name on it, but they're mostly books and socks and stuff like that. I opened my gifts in the corner behind the couch because I don't like opening gifts near Dad. Whenever someone opens a gift, Dad swoops it right out, cleans up after them. So I gave Manny my toy helicopter. I gave Roderick a book about rock bands. Roderick gave me a book too, but of course he didn't wrap it. The book on got me was the best of Little Cutie. Little Cutie was the worst comic in the newspaper, and Roderick knows how much I hate it. I think this was the 4th year in a row I've gotten a Little Cutie book from him. I gave Mom and Dad their gifts. I get them the same kind of gift every year, but parents eat that stuff up. Thanks. Hey, hey. The rest of the relatives started showing up at 11. Uncle Charlie came at noon. Uncle Charlie bought a big trash bag full of gifts, and he pulled out my present out of the top of the bag. The package was the exact right size and shape as to be Twisted Wizard game, so I knew Uncle Charlie came through for me. Mom got the camera ready, and I tore it open. But it was just an 8 by 10 picture of Uncle Charlie. I guess I didn't do a good job of hiding my disappointment. My mom got mad, and all I can say is I'm glad I'm still a kid, because if I had to act happy about that kind of gifts as a grown up get, I don't think I could pull it off. Bless this house. Oh, I know, perfect place for this. Just knew you'd love it. I went up to my room to take a break for a while. A couple minutes later, Dad knocked on my door. He told me he had my gift for me out in the garage, and the reason it was out there was because it was too big to wrap. Then I walked out of the garage, and there was my brand new weight set. The thing that must have cost a fortune. I didn't have the heart to tell Dad. I kind of lost interest in the whole weightlifting thing when I was wrestling and unit ended last week, so I just said thanks instead. I think Dad was expecting me to drop down and start doing some reps or something, but I just excused myself. I went back inside. About 6 o'clock, all the relatives cleared out, and I was sitting on the couch watching Manny play with his toys, feeling pretty sorry for myself. Then Mom came to me and said that she found a gift behind the piano with my name on it, and it said from Santa. The box was way too big for Twisted Wizard, but Mom pulled the same big box trick on me last year. So then she got me a memory card for my video game system. So I ripped open the package, pulled out my present. Only this wasn't Twisted Wizard either. It was a giant red wool sweater. At first I thought Mom was playing some kind of joke on me because the sweater was the same kind we bought the Giving Tree guy. But Mom did seem pretty confused, too. She said she did buy me a video game, and then she had no idea what the sweater was doing in my box. And then she figured it out. I told Mom there must have been some kind of mix-up, and I got the Giving Tree guy's gift, and he got mine. Mom said she used the same kind of wrapping paper for both gifts, so she must have written the wrong names on the tags. But then Mom said this really wasn't a good thing because the Giving Tree guy was probably really happy he got such a great gift. It's a Christmas miracle! I had to explain that if you need a game system and a TV to play Twisted Wizard, so the game was totally useless to him. Oh. Even though my Christmas was not going great, I'm sure it was going a whole lot worse for the Giving Tree guy. Jerks. I kind of decided to throw in the towel for this Christmas, and I headed up to Rowley's house. I forgot to get a gift for Rowley, so I just slapped a new bow on little cutie book Roger gave me, and that seemed to do the trick. Rowley's parents have a lot of money, so I can always count on a good gift. But Rowley said that this year he picked out the gift himself. He brought me outside to show me what it was. From the way Rowley was hyping his present up, I thought it must have gotten me a big screen TV or motorcycle or something. But once again, I let my hopes get too high. Rowley got me a big wheel. I guess I would have thought it was a cool gift if I was in, like, third grade, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with it now. Rowley was so enthusiastic about it, and I tried to act the best like I liked it. I was happy anyways. Gee, thanks! We went back inside, and Rowley showed me his Christmas lot. He sure got a lot more stuff than I did. He even got a Twisted Wizard. So at least I can play it when I come up to his house. That is, until Rowley's dad finds out how violent it is. And boy, have you ever seen someone as happy as Rowley with his little cutie book? His mom said it was the only thing on his list that he didn't get. Well, I'm glad someone got what they wanted today. It's a Christmas miracle. New Year's Eve. Well, in case you're wondering what I'm doing in my room at 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve, let me fill you in. Earlier today, me and Manny were horsing around in the basement. I found a tiny black ball of thread on the carpet and told Manny it was a spider. Then I held it over him, pretending like it was going to make him eat it. Ah! Scream! Squeal! Right when I was about to let Manny go, he slapped my hand and made me drop the thread. And guess what? The fool swallowed it. Well, Manny completely lost his mind. He ran upstairs where Mom was. I knew I was in big trouble. Manny told Mom I made him eat a spider. I told her there was no spider and that it was just a tiny ball of thread. My mom brought Manny over to the kitchen table. She put a seed, a raisin, and a grape on a plate and told Manny to point to the thing that was the closest to the size of the piece of thread he swallowed. Manny took a while to look over things on the plate. He walked over to the refrigerator and pulled out an orange. So that's why I got sent to bed at 7 o'clock and I'm downstairs watching the New Year's Eve special. I'm not downstairs watching the New Year's Eve special. And that's also why my only New Year's Eve resolution was to never play with Manny again.